You guys make me mad. You don't need more bikinis. You have
Traveling frequently to luxurious destinations is not normal.
Because I'm broke. Hold up. People aren't just quitting shopping, they're detoxing from social media entirely. De-influencing is exploding right now. And these 3 TikToks show just how bad overconsumption has gotten.
For the next 40 seconds, I'm going to de-influence you and bring you back to reality. Weekly or monthly clothing hauls is not normal. Shopping designer casually, it's the same thing. Shopping at Aritzia is not normal. Traveling frequently to luxurious destinations is not normal. Buying the newest tech gear as soon as it comes out is not normal. Regularly dining out at expensive restaurants is not normal. I'm here to remind you that most people live normal lives, and that's not it. For the people that you see online, you can't see their potential credit card debt, you can't see their investment portfolio or savings, and you can't see their car payments. So remember that what you see online is just a sliver of the truth, and keeping up with the Joneses is not worth the stress and crappy finances that may potentially come along with it. For the next
I've been seeing a lot of this on my For You page, and I thought I'd react to it just because we've been doing that within our house as well, along with my wife, my kids, my oldest mostly because he's in middle school. But we're realizing social media, ordering out, it's a bit much. And not only for the social aspect, but for the spending. It's adding up. So when I look at some TikToks, there's TikTok Shop. When I look at Facebook, there's Facebook Marketplace. Same thing goes for my wife. And it's so easy to just take a quick look, and the way they just make these videos so appealing, and it just sucks you in. So we're practicing this. We'll see how it goes. So far it's going great. We're doing it for January. Saved quite a bit of money, so I'm not mad at it, but we'll see how it goes. I'll probably keep following up with y'all, but for the most part, we're trying to de-influence ourselves. Let's take a look at the comments on this one. Love de-influencing and underconsumption core. Staying on the influencing and underconsumption talk. I just realized that I'm only normal because I'm broke. Oh man, real, same. There's 131 more. No cap. If I had money, baby, right? This didn't make me feel better. People get themselves in insane debt because they don't live within their means. So you're doing great. And they have these buy now, pay later apps as well. Even after you've made the purchase, I know for my bank, one of my banks, it'll highlight one of my highest paid purchases, and it'll say, would you like to break this payment down? Even after I've made the purchase on my checking account, it still wants to break it down and give me a portion of my money back, which I find is like, wow. So it's everywhere. All right, let's take a look at the next video.
You don't need to DoorDash. You don't need a purse bowl. You don't need to go out and get your nails done or your eyelashes done. That's not the way people started to live until 10 years ago. You don't need a bigger TV or a bigger phone. You don't need that TikTok Shop one charger with 7 different charger cords to make your life more convenient. It's making your life less convenient when you just keep accumulating so much tech that you can't even throw away. You don't need more scrunchies, hair bows, claw clips, flower clips. You don't need a new TV stand, a new dresser. You don't need any more new furniture. What are you going to do with the old furniture? Your kids don't need more junk every time you go to the store with them and they just pick one under $5 item. You need to read them a book and have quality time with them, because you buying Dollar Tree crap that fills up your house is not making their mental health or your mental health any better. They're excited for like 3 minutes and then they break it or something and they start crying. Sorry, I went off a little bit. You don't need anything with polka dots on it or anything in butter yellow. You guys make me mad. You don't need more bikinis. You have like 7. You need 1 basic and then 1 as an extra if the other one is wet on vacation. You need 2. That's it. You don't need more high heels or dresses for summer, for the weddings or the graduation parties or the whatever that you're going to this summer. You have 10 dresses in your closet right now. You can use one of those. Oh, but people saw me wear this before. Who cares? You guys are hanging around the wrong people.
That last one hit because I remember we took a vacation last year and my wife was like, oh, we're going on vacation. I got to get new clothes. I'm like, we weren't doing this yet, this de-influencing, but I just thought to myself, where we're going, they've never seen you or me or us. They don't know the clothes you have now. Why do you need to get new clothes? I didn't understand. That when she said that automatically reminded me of last year's vacation. I was like, why do we need new clothes for a vacation that people have never seen us? Nor do I care what these people think of my apparel. Why? I don't understand. Anyways, take a look at the comments. I never knew a purse bowl was a thing. I wear the same bag every day until it breaks. 106 replies. Let's take a quick look. For real, I got the purse for $3.99 at the thrift. It's a vintage carpet purse. I still rotate between three different purses, a tote, a medium-sized bag, and a shoulder bag, so I can see the appeal of a purse bowl. But you definitely don't need an actual buy another bowl for that. You just move things from one bag to another and don't need a bowl to keep things in between. Makes a lot of sense. I don't have a purse. I don't know, but it just makes a lot of sense to me. You don't need a bowl for that. You don't need a labubu. You don't need greasy fast food from greedy corporations. You need nutrition. All right, let's go to the next video.
In case the world made you forget, painting your nails yourself is normal. Wearing the same outfit multiple times a week is normal. Using the same wallet for years until it's broken or just continue to use it without having to buy a new one is normal. Having one bottle of perfume instead of a perfume collection wall is normal. Having kitchenware that don't match is normal. Having mismatched bed sheets is normal. In case
So true. You know what this de-influencing just reminds me of? Growing up. We didn't grow up with much when I was growing up. And I remember my clothes were hand-me-downs from my cousins because they were older than me. So they would pass it on to me and I would just wear their clothes. It came to the point where even the shoes, because it wasn't that messed up or anything, but I would remember because I was transitioning from middle school to high school. And I got hand-me-down shoes, and it was my first, I think I was a freshman, one of the older kids, because I think my cousins were like a senior or whatever, or maybe a junior, I don't know, but it was a long time ago, I'm old, but anyway, one of their friends was like, "You know your cousin's shoes?" Yep. So that was my introduction as a freshman to high school, and I was like, oh, I got another 4 more years of this, huh? It's just a whole new spin to it, the whole de-influencing, but it's just, I can speak for myself, said, we didn't grow up with much as a family, so we made do with what we had, and what we had, we wore it till it broke down. So that's how it was. But new times, new terms, but to me it's all the same. Just being frugal and really detoxing from seeing and having to compare yourself to social media where you're competing, at least visually, or what they're presenting, to millionaires and billionaires, and it's not fair. So you can't just walk outside your house and compare yourself to your neighbors or your family or anything. When you look at social media, you're competing with, or at least being influenced by different levels, just so vast of a level higher. It's not fair. Alright, let's take a look at the comments. Aging is normal. Keeping the same phone until it malfunctions is normal. Mismatched bath towels are normal. Facts. But when we have company over, we break out the 1 or 2 sets that's an actual set. But when we don't have company, mismatched all day. I love this de-influencing trend. Overconsumption is not normal. Alright, well, after watching all these 3 TikToks, it's pretty clear it isn't just a trend. People are exhausted, just based on the comments that I read. Not just from buying stuff, but from performing for the internet. We've hit a point where the pressure to consume is louder than the joy of actually owning anything. And here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. Overconsumption isn't just a social media problem. It's a financial one. Most people aren't drowning because of one big purchase. It's death by 1,000 aesthetic Amazon carts. It's buying things to fill the void that content created in the first place. With that, as always, make smart moves, not just loud ones. I'll see you on the next one.